don't even know where to start. Jump. I'm watching YouTube, and I go to Urban Politics TV, and Urban Politics TV basically does this whole layout, and the title of it is called "Charleston White Threatens to Put a Bounty on Deion Sanders' Sons." And I'm thinking like maybe this is a joke. Maybe this is some type of, so I'm gonna play this real quick before I get into this thing real quick or whatever. Because I'm really disturbed by this. I'm really disturbed by it, but I'm gonna play this real quick so that way y'all can see it. Y'all can hear it or whatever. Fair use. Shout out to Urban Politics TV. I'm gonna play this so y'all can hear it and see it. Hold on for a minute, because I can't take this shit no more.
With 5 to 6 year olds, 7 to 8 year olds, 9 to 10 year olds, 11 to 12. I've been doing this for a long time. So I reflected back when we landed here on all these battles we had in the hood, playing youth football, playing youth baseball, basketball. We've done a lot of we played a lot of games in Fort Worth, man. So that was on my mind, just the consistency of that and how that affected me and established me and helped me get to this point in life. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Deion Sanders. Yeah, I want to put $20,000 up on any college player that'll hurt his son and quarterback money. Yeah, that's slow money, ain't going nowhere. Yeah, college, here Colorado football. Nigga, I'm with them niggas still in Jackson, Mississippi.
Go get Charleston White, because I'm about to go in.
Y'all go, nigga. Yeah, Sambo Sanders is his new name.
Salute, I see y'all in the chat.
Football player. Deion ain't never done where we can rally and revolutionize around him. Man, nigga, football player with a turf toe. Deion.
I want y'all to hear something. This man said Deion Sanders ain't never done anything to rally behind him, never done anything revolutionary. This man is literally at a university coaching both of his sons on a winning streak where most people have done very little at all, invested his own money and his own time to show America how black fathers are in their children's lives, and he's never done anything. And instead of this black man applauding him and cheering him on, you're taking this shock jock shit way too far, dude. And I'm surprised the men around you, they not telling you, hey, chill out, man. You doing too much. Dewberry ain't saying nothing. Say Cheese TV ain't saying nothing. All the people in DFW right now, you're making them look bad. And this is dangerous as shit. But I'm going to play the rest of this video. Again, shout out to Urban Politics TV. I want you to hear Urban Politics' response to what Charleston White said. And then I'm going to show you what Deion Sanders had mentioned or whatever. But this right here is kind of sick, man. It's sick.
And another thing, Jackson State University winning too, nigga. Y'all ain't rooting for them nigga coaches. And then, nigga, all them little league nigga coaches that's coaching them little league teams in your city. You ain't rooting and rallying and cheering behind them po niggas. Yeah, nigga, matter of fact, them white folk football team. Colorado University, white alumni, they white dean of school, all them white people over there that Deion Sanders coaching for.
I don't understand how you let this man in schools. Can somebody explain to me in the comments, how do you let this man in schools around your children? How is this entertainment? How is this funny? Bro, this shit is worse than the KKK. This is worse than police brutality. I'm telling you right now, this is self-hate at its finest. This is self-hate at its finest. You have a platform, and instead of using it to embrace a brother and say, I see you over there and what you're doing with your sons, you would rather issue out warnings to get his sons attacked. Listen, I'm going to let this shit play.
Nigga. So, yeah, they ain't going to let no bunch of nigga come go.
And the spokesman, man, back another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in, and I'm actually helping pushing this nonsense into the algorithm myself by even speaking on it right here. But it was all over my timeline today. And I said, you know what? It's all over the place already. People have seen it. Let me denounce this properly right here. It's Charleston White doing what Charleston White does. But I think majority here can all agree that this came off as cringy, clout chasing, and just looking for some attention at this point.
Big bro, listen, this ain't even this. I got the words that you're using, but it's ridiculous. It's sad. And I don't understand how we sit up and call ourselves men, providers, leaders, and protectors. And then we go and then we run online and we tell a man who's taking care of his responsibilities and doing what he needs to do, not only for his community, but for his family. And then we say we want to issue out some type of threat or some type of attack on his kids. I'm telling you right now, it's like when clout chasing goes wrong, one-on-one.
You really couldn't even find the humor in it because, like Deion Sanders has said, we done made him
I hear you, Steve.
And we believe it off of the work that has been done. And I put that clip in the beginning right there, and I'm going to add a link in the description where you can watch that press conference in full length. That was after the opening game this year against TCU. TCU actually played in the national championship. And you know what TCU was located at for people that don't know?
Fort Worth.
Fort Worth.
Yep.
You know where Charleston White is from?
Fort Worth.
And then you heard what Deion Sanders said where he started at. The youth and went to the hood. Multi-million, could be chilling at the crib, don't have to go outside to the hood and coach in Fort Worth. He did that by choice, not by force. Started from the bottom, worked with the community, way up level right here. Now, for people who don't know, he played in Dallas Cowboys, got a spot out there in that area where it's good and everything is already laid out there. He chose to go back to the hood, just like he chose to go to the HBCU, Jackson State. And everybody is not going to be on board and understand the big picture here, bro. People want to paint the picture like he turned his back. For somebody to go out here and even play like, hey, man, I'll put a bounty on these kids is a reach, my nigga.
Bro, it's more than a reach. You know what I mean? Can you imagine some guy on YouTube that has a few followers telling people, hey, I'll give you some money if you hurt his sons. I'll give you some money if you hurt his sons. Bro, that's way past disrespectful. And this is the type of shit that we got on YouTube and we got black men leading the charge with. And this is why, listen, I don't agree with everything a damn Cynthia G say. But when she say shit like black men are so busy fighting each other and downgrading each other, this is a prime example of it. You get a platform and instead of building up others, instead of showcasing, hey, listen, this is how we unite and empower one another, the best thing we could do for shock value is to say, I'll put a bounty on your kids so that way they can get hurt in a football game. And this is something that we cheer and we keep going. We get excited about. I'm going to be honest with y'all. Ain't y'all tired of that bullshit? This is what our young men look up to. Like, oh, well, yeah, I want to be a shock jock. Why? So you can put your family at risk? So you can make it dangerous for them to walk through DFW or to be trapped and be like, oh, you related to Charleston White? We're going to put a bounty on you. Since that's cool, since it's funny. This is way past entertainment. And I don't think people realize how dangerous this shit is. And I don't understand like this need. This guy's like 50 years old. I don't understand this dying need for attention and to be seen and heard. Like, bro, if you got some first, it was I'm a shock jock, but in real life, I'm an activist. I'm a shock jock, but in real life, I talk against police brutality. In real life, I do act. First of all, any man that has to put on a character to get online and say the most heinous shit about men, women, children, other races, other nationalities is retarded. Is retarded. And you following behind this shit and cheering for this shit, and it's dangerous. Because one day somebody's not going to be smiling and they're going to take it serious. Deion Sanders is not one of them dudes that just, oh, well, I've been in the suburbs all my life or whatever case may be. He's put in the work. He's put in the work. And that's what Urban Politics TV is saying right now. The dude put in the work right there in your backyard. So I don't know if you was in jail then or whatever you was doing then, Charleston White, But you're talking about a guy that came damn near from your hometown, and you still can't lift him up. That's the biggest hate of ever.
Man wouldn't put it all on the line, put his own money into these colleges. Everybody who's critiquing, I'm not just gonna put this on Charleston. Did y'all donate? Did y'all help the Mississippi water crisis? For people that's calling him a sellout, did you send him money to help with the stuff the school needed? Did you send him money to help the program? You probably didn't. Because if you did, then you'd be like, all right, I understand. I get it. I know what's going on, because you know the real that.
Man, let's just keep this shit real. Deion Sanders was a millionaire way before he became a damn college football coach. Let's keep it 100. He was a millionaire already. He decided, hey, I want to go coach my sons at Jackson, and that's what he did. He stayed there long enough to say, hey, this is what it looks like when you give back. My sons and I are transitioning, and that's what he did. Black people make me sick with that dumb shit. Like, oh, well, you owe us something. He don't owe you shit. He owe his son something. He don't owe you nothing. And the problem is you got a bunch of lazy ass people that, one, probably never been to college, two, don't probably know nothing about college, and three, probably condemn college because guess what? They so busy running the streets trying to be like Charleston White, trying to say anything for shock value, we throwing up gang signs, smoking weed, going in the strip club, trying to get with Sexy Red, talking about Pound Town, instead of saying, goddamn, this man is doing what he's supposed to do for his family. He's making an honest living. It ain't about rappers. It ain't about degrading women. It ain't about trying to hurt other black men. And you got Charleston White, one-eye ass, talking about, oh, well, let me put a bounty on his sons. For what? And we stand by and we say, oh, it's entertainment. It's funny. This shit ain't funny, bro. This shit ain't funny. This shit ain't funny because if it was your kid playing any type of sport and somebody said, I wish your kid harm, I don't give a damn if they was in Walmart. I wish your kid slip and fall. They was at the daycare. I wish your kid slip and fall. They was at church. I wish your kid slip and fall. I tell you, man, you know what's so funny, man? We rally for the wrong thing. Let a white dude go online and say, I wish Deion Sanders' sons would get hurt in the game. We be in an uproar. But when the one-eyed dude from DFW said, it's all good. Y'all ain't gonna like this. I'm about to piss somebody off. Y'all ain't gonna like this shit. When a Caucasian person say something about a black person, it's all out war. But Charleston White can say whatever he wants to, and he calls it freedom of speech. Bro, that's freedom of retardedness. It's the dumbest shit I ever heard. And we lean back in our chair and we laugh at the shit when we see that it's dangerous. This is our representation of black men. And this is what our daughters have to choose from in regards to people who want to be like him. Can you imagine your son or daughter online somewhere telling somebody, I'm going to put a bounty on your kids. I'm going to talk about all Asian people. I'm going to talk about how I took advantage of some white lady. Can you imagine your son coming back home talking about, oh, mom, I'm just a shock jock. Your daughter coming back talking about, I'm just a shock jock. At what point in time do we call bullshit? At what point in time we say, hey, bro, look, hey, that ain't needed. You going overboard. Where is Dewberry at? Where the hell is Say Cheese TV at? Why ain't no men around you telling you what you doing is foul, what you doing is wrong? It's retarded. You 50 years old and you chasing clout to the point where you wishing harm on men's sons that's taking care of their sons. He not on welfare begging for a handout. And the man is a goddamn, he played football and baseball. The dude was good in both sports. All of it's not one person out there that said Deion Sanders was sorry when he was playing in any league at all. And now his years, while you was in jail, Deion was with his kids. While you was in jail, he was taking them to school. He was helping them with their homework. He was being a goddamn father. And you get out of jail with your one-eye ass, and the best thing you could do is attack black men. And y'all cheer for that shit.
marketing. They don't have the advertising dollars to generate money there. It depends on the people that graduate from that college and the fans to donate. This is a system that is way bigger than Deion at this point. So people try to make this thing, oh, you went over there to that white school. Guess what he would have did if he would have stayed down? Would have stayed down all them years, and guess what would have happened? They would have forgot about it. And as coaches, guess what happened? When you don't elevate, they're going to terminate. We see this all the time. You start having a couple losing this season, they're going to bring somebody else in. So he made the best move for his decision, bro, to upgrade. He bringing the black people to the main focus. His staff.
Hold on, Urban Politics. I want y'all to hear what Deion said so that way y'all can get a better understanding of what this man has said.
I just like them to know that I know that you really ain't with me. You really ain't with us. You really don't believe. You really don't want to see me win. You don't want to see me in victory or at peace and have joy. I know you don't want to see that, but I love you. For real? Deion Sanders from the HBCU? The one that played the Jackson last year? The one that you asked me about, like giving the starting job earlier in the day? They're like, sure. I got receipts. I know who they are. What's up, Bob? You believe that? Hold on. You believe that? Huh? Oh, no. I mean,
his team, his players. Hey, we're going to put some flavor out there. We're going to show them it can be done. We're going to lead by example. Any man who black especially, but any man in general, seeing a father coaching his son, getting out there,
Facts.
they done already broke records. Man.
Facts.
No matter how you slice the pie.
Facts.
Broke records against somebody who played in the championship last year. Charleston White, you went way left, lost your mind, and came off as cringy this time. At times when Charleston White speak, he do be correct, and I'll say that. I'm not biased, but this right here was...
See, here's the thing, man. I'm all about agreeing when you agree, disagree when you disagree. But here's the thing. How many times... Let me get on the camera real quick. Let me ask y'all something. How many times can you agree to the point where I agree with you 4 times, so now you allowed to do some crazy shit? I agree with you 5 times, so now you allowed to say some disrespectful shit. Like at some point in time, you got to ask yourself, like, bro, you are going too far. And if there is no man on YouTube brave enough to tell you, dog, you doing the most, and it's for nothing. I say this with all due energy. If you die, you will only be remembered for a second. And all of your body of work will be forgotten. And you will be known as the guy that would say anything to get some attention. And when you get the attention, you're not building on anything. There's nothing to stand on. There's no content or character there for you to go back and say, hey, I really meant this. Even though I said all of that heinous shit. So what do? Deion Sanders, oh man, I love you. My bad, dog. I was just saying that so I can get some attention. Well, bro, you kind of worse than a female. We talk about the sexy red females and the 304s and the but we're doing it to ourselves as black men. And I'm upset that there's no black man around you. Like, bro, take that shit down. You making us look bad. You making yourself look bad. You making your family look bad. All of this back and forth trying to say I'm going to hate on another man for what? For what? Then you got people cheering for that shit. And then we say things like Urban Politics just said, well, I agree sometimes. Yeah, a broken clock can be right twice a day. Let me say that again. A broken clock can be right twice a day. You're so busy cheering for a man that's hating on another man, doing what the hell he's supposed to do. He's handling his assignment based on what God got for him. Can you imagine somebody hating on him from the distance talking about, hey, y'all, look at him doing what God told him to do? Well, I keep on hearing you don't mess with God kids. I keep on hearing you don't ridicule another man for using his talents and his gifts. And what it just so happened to be is his sons possess that same gift that he's helped nurture and develop. Instead of us saying, man, good job, I see what you're doing. See, the situation is just bigger than Deion Sanders coaching his sons. It's Deion Sanders being able to showcase, hey, black men are in their children's lives and helping them manifest throughout the levels that they need to go to reach manhood. And instead of you on your platform saying, hey, y'all, look at this great job. Let me tell you something, man. People show you their character. They show you their character. And it's like they say when people are joking, they telling the truth. A lot of times in jokes, it be at your expense, but they're telling the truth. And I don't care how good of a comedian you may feel like you are, how good of a shock jock you think you are, but bro, the first thing every day, you are a black man. And we have a lot of things weighing against us. And the last thing that we need is for other black men to be rallying against other black men, especially when they're doing the right thing. Let me tell you what that is, right? Let me tell you what it and why I'm so fucking passionate and upset about the situation. All the black men that do negative, we uplift. But all the black men that do positive, we downgrade. We attack and try to destroy. We try to expose. And then what happens is, at the end of the day, our kids look at that shit, you motherfucker. Our kids look at that shit and say, well, it doesn't pay for us to do good, because when you do good, you get ridiculed. But if you go out there and you go be a Pookie and a Ray Ray, you go out there and you get everybody and their mama goddamn pregnant, and you don't give a damn about being a daddy. You don't give a damn about being a productive citizen. You get online and be irresponsible with your voice and your First Amendment. Now we're cheering. Now we hyping up Sexy Reds and Pound Town and Booty Hole Brown. Now we somebody. But if you work hard at your craft and you become something, that's bad. It's bad to be a positive black man. Because a man that haven't achieved half of the shit says so. A man that would rather sit online and destroy someone's character because his character ain't half of that. But we continuously applaud and clap for that shit. And I'm just trying to figure out why. I'm trying to figure out why. Why is the Charleston white shock jock more important than a father coaching his sons and winning football games? Showcasing that, hey, you can do it too, for all these young men out there that look for father figures. Because even online, they're looking for father figures. They're looking for role models. They might not say the shit, but they're looking for those role models. And say somebody stumbles across Deion Sanders. Would that be a bad look? Because I don't see him online bashing no black women. I don't see him online talking about what black men are this and what black men are that. He said, I'm a coaching my sons. I'm a father first, is what he said in his press conference. I'm a father first. So above all of the accolades that I received on the NFL, I received from the NHL, I received from these universities, I'm a father first, you son of a bitch. I'm a father first. If we can't promote that, what's the problem? We can't promote a black man being a father? That shit's funny. You want to wish harm on a man doing his job, providing, protecting, and being a role model and a leader to his kid. And we're supposed to sit back as a black community and say, oh, that's just Charleston White. That's just what he do. It's funny to us. Well, white people, if you hear this, feel free to do it. You feel free to do it. You feel free to say whatever you want to say, because obviously black people don't care when other black people start demeaning and downgrading and demoralizing other black people for doing the right thing. You went to college, you a loser. You stuck around and stayed with your sons. You a loser. You're coaching and winning. You're a loser. I know you made millions of dollars. You're a loser. Can you imagine the fucking mentality of that? But we'll be the same one running around DFW, poking people in the goddamn head with knives and shit, talking about, yeah. Bro, let me tell you something, man. Your ego, Charleston White, and your name, right? You got a name, and that's good for you. That's good for you. But I'm telling you right now, bro, what it stands for, it's not for community activists. It's not for anything positive. What it is for, I will say anything to get my name in the algorithm. And the fact of the matter is, what example are you trying to set? Because I'm tired of all this fake shit. Like, you don't know how Charleston White be in the community. How the hell you be in the community when you online acting a damn fool? What person says, come on to our school and speak to our youth? Come on into our community and speak to our youth. For what? How are you an example? You online talking about what you doing to white women. You online hating on black men for raising their children. You online talking about it's okay to do this and okay to say that. And it's like, bro, is this what it comes to? Is this what we as men have to look forward to when we get to the age of 50? Is this the example? I've seen more senior citizen ass motherfuckers online talking shit, raising havoc, and trying to expose everybody. And I'm like, dog, why is your life so goddamn bad? Like, why you not happy in real life? Like, where your grandkids at? Where your wife at? Where your friends at? Ain't nobody tap you on the shoulder and say, calm the fuck down. You doing too much. You doing too much. And it makes me think, like, you know what, bro? If these people really had people around them in real life that loved them, they wouldn't be doing that shit. They wouldn't be doing that shit. They would not be doing that shit. And it's like they're trying to reach out to social media and get the love they're not getting from around. There's an emptiness there. There's a void there. And you can tell. You can tell if I have to get online and I have to attack you to make myself bigger. I'm attacking you for being positive. I'm attacking you for raising your kids. Damn, bro, I must be in a low, dark spot. I must be in a low, dark space. I got a chance to listen to the Anthony Dewberry. Is that his name? And I'm listening to this brother say, oh yeah, I was locked up and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, man, I'm just like, so let me get this straight. Your homeboy can get online and threaten to put a bounty on Deion Sanders' kids and a bunch of more shit. And you sit back as if that's what's up. But we in a community. What you teaching in a community? What you saying to these kids in the community? Online, you can be whatever you want to be. Online, you can say whatever you want to say. You want to hate black women? Hate black women. You want to hate black men? Oh yeah, hate black men. You want to hate black people? Hate black people. You want to talk about white people? Okay, free reign. You want to talk about this ethnicity? You want to talk about this nationality? It's okay, because guess what? Social media, you're safe. And then what happens is they run to your ass in real life. They run into your ass in real life, and all that talking and it was just a character and entertainment go right out the goddamn door. Ain't nobody brave enough to tell you the fucking real shit. This shit is dangerous. This shit is dangerous. And you exposing what you exposing is that us as black people, a black community, a black society, black people, we fall for anything. We fall for anything. Anybody, oh, he got a voice. Oh, he kind of funny. Oh, he kind of articulate. You fell for the brother polite. You fell for the Hassan Campbell. You fall for anybody that's willing to get themselves in front of a camera and say a bunch of bullshit and say, oh yeah, we stand behind him. We stand behind her. To do what? Your kids watching these people like, that's what I need to do to get attention. Well, the attention that you're getting only going to lead you to three places: to the morgue, to the hospital. What's that other place? What's that other place? What's the other place? Jail. The attention you giving these kids, the empowerment you giving them, and say and do whatever you want to. Say and do. It's already bad that we have all these other outside influences such as drugs and music and entertainment and whatever the case may be. And I hear Charleston White say, to these rappers how they're poisoning the youth and how, they promote this and promote that. And I'm just like, so let me get this straight. What rapper can you blame for Charleston White saying that he want to put a bounty on Deion Sanders' son? What rapper can you blame now? How the hell can the pot be calling the kettle black when you doing the same shit? And your shit is direct. You ain't waiting for no beat. What do you say? Put on the beat. You ain't waiting for no beat. You're literally going online and saying a bunch of shit. Your shit come faster than any Drake song. Your shit come faster than any Lil Boosie song. Your 5 minutes of delusion, distraction, discontentment is repeated and replayed. So it gotta be somebody with enough energy to say, yo, bro, stop the fuck shit. Stop the fuck shit. All black men don't agree with you. All black women don't agree with you. And as a black community, as a representative of the black community, yo, that shit ain't funny. It ain't entertaining. So if there's any white people, Korean people, Brazilian people that's looking at this shit, just know everybody don't think this shit funny. What he's doing is absurd and it's stupid. You want to get attention? Hey, you go on stage, man, and crack some goddamn jokes. But wishing harm on other black man's kids, that's stupid as hell. That's dumb. And if it was a white man saying this, you would be screaming, cancel him. If it was a man talking about gay people, you'd be screaming, cancel him. But when it's black on black, that's funny. That's cool. We applaud that. We agree with that type shit. Yeah. Woo! It's just Charleston being Charleston. But why? Why we gotta accept bullshit and then stand behind it like it's something? Let me tell you something. Real leaders, if you're listening to me right now, right? Step up. Step up. Step up. We need you. Step up. Real black men, step up. We need you. I'm not saying you got to be a multi-millionaire like Deion Sanders, but just, I don't give a damn if you work a 9 to 5, if you don't trash, if you work at Burger King. Don't let people like Charleston White use social media to distract us from what's really going on. What's going on is that you are part of the problem, Charleston White. All the things you talk against, you equal up to the negativity. You sum up to the negativity. You promote the distraction. What we should be doing right now is supporting the man, raising his sons, winning football games, but you want to hate on a man and wish him harm, wish his sons harm. And you want Black America to root and get behind you like that's something cool. And for all the people that's coming in here and watching this shit, if you don't hit the like button, you are part of the problem. You need to get this message out. Since we got the message out about him saying, let's put a bounty on the man's sons, that was cool. Everybody in DFW should be in a goddamn uproar knowing that this man was in your hometown playing football and coaching. Play for goddamn Dallas Cowboys. But y'all ain't mad. Nobody give a damn. But it shows our youth what we care about. It shows our youth. You want to make somebody else of another race issue when you got people of your own race you scared to check. You scared to check. Man, y'all do what y'all want to do, man. This is Tough Love. Adult up. Peace.